Well, not only is the tribe cursed, but this entire quest is cursed. So, welcome back everyone. Yep, today I am of course covering the cursed tribe. Now, in my previous video, I said I don't like this one as much, and I'll get into that later on in the video. So, a quick synopsis on this quest is of course, well, a orcish tribe. I think this one is Logbusher, although I could be wrong, but it is a orcish stronghold located in the rift, and well, they're having trouble with giants. Who hasn't had trouble with them? And of course, in order to start this quest, you of course need a Daedric heart and some troll fat. Troll fat is relatively easy to obtain, but Daedric heart can be challenging. Fortunately, there are two Daedric quests where we do get Daedric hearts, Waking Nightmare, and Pieces of the Past. These can of course be obtained relatively easy, so if you're doing this quest, and I would of course do those two first so you do get the Daedric heart, as Daedric hearts are somewhat difficult to find. So of course once you have these ingredients, you of course will pretty much get lumped into taking care of everyone else's issues. Chief Ymir is pretty much yelled at by Malakath for kind of being a weak and worthless leader, who then orders him to kill a giant. We of course have to accompany him because this quest can't get even more boring, and that's when Ymir kind of offers us a bit of a nice payday if we take care of the giant for him. We can of course refuse, and watching it turn into a orc pancake by the giant, and that's normally what I do. I just let him deal with the giant, then I take out the giant. That is why I even do this quest to begin with. But we can of course go back to the orcs and kind of let them know that Ymir, he fought bravely and got turned into a pancake or waffle, whatever delicious breakfast item you think is the better one. Because Malakath will of course he'll just kind of admit that, yeah, Ymir kind of did a crap job at being a leader, and this one warhammer that we get from the giant will of course be turned into Volendrung, and that'll be our Daedric artifact. Volendrung isn't a bad warhammer. It absorbs stamina through landing a hit, so it'll be useful when you power attack with it. But for me, I really don't use items that need soul gems to be charged. Nothing against them, that's just not how I play Skyrim. But so I guess what my thoughts on this quest and why do I hate it so much. In theory, it's an interesting quest, and I only really dislike it because I've had to do this one in order to get the Oblivion Walker achievement, and I've gotten this achievement about 4 times, and it's not a fun achievement because you gotta do all 15 Daedric quests, and these will pretty much take up quite a lot of time, and of course you have to be a certain level in order to get some of these quests. This one you don't have to, but it's just always been one of the most boring quests in the game. But that's really all I have to say for this one. And I'll of course be back with more Daedric Quest reviews, so stay tuned for that if you're interested. And thanks again for watching.